Hello friends, so I am taking off tonight on my journey as a digital nomad. My first stop is Croatia. Well, technically my first stop is Newark and then Frankfurt, but I'm not leaving the airport until I get to Croatia. And I just finished emptying my apartment and I'm getting an Uber to the airport, which I never do, but I am running super duper late. Alright, despite this being the least organized I have ever been in my entire life, I made it to the airport. I'm about to go through security, but first I have to reorganize my liquids because I'm pretty sure I have too many. See you guys on the other side. Okay, I just made it through security. They had to scan my bag twice because it was packed too densely. So let's just hope it gets on the plane alright. Because I am definitely overweight. Like, this bag with just my camera in it like exceeds the weight limit, but they can't check it because it's full of electronics. So I'm just hoping they don't check my other one because that would be a nightmare. We are almost ready to board the flight. I have to say, like, I feel like compliance with masks is so much worse than last time I was here. Like, everyone is wearing them underneath their nose or like halfway up their face, and I'm just really hoping that on the plane that's not true. And I'm also hoping I'm not sitting next to anyone, Alrighty, we have boarded, getting ready for takeoff. It almost feels surreal that like I'm actually doing this and just like leaving. But I'm super excited. Hopefully I can sleep on this flight, but if not, I have another flight tomorrow to try to sleep on. Still could be 2 days of no sleep, but you know, oh well. Anyway, most people seem to be wearing masks like correctly, which is good, and also there's at least one seat between me and other people, which is nice. Okay, it's like 5:30 in the morning, and we just landed in Newark, and I'm exhausted. Bag 1, bag 2, hot chocolate, and I'm about to just plunk myself down here for like, I don't know, the next hour and a half. I am checked into my flight like I think almost 6 hours before. Like, I'm not doing anything else, so I'm just gonna find a spot in the terminal to chill. Also, hopefully somewhere I can stretch because I am so sore. But right now, I have treated myself to real food because I didn't eat dinner last night. I had a granola bar and some Chex Mix for breakfast this morning, and it's lunchtime. My food should be out soon, so this hungry girl is very, very excited about that. Look at this beautiful breakfast. It's beautiful. I am so excited. So I really haven't vlogged that much in New York, but that's because there's nothing to vlog. I tried to take a nap, I stretched a bit, I had to book a last minute car rental because I just realized that I'm not allowed to take a taxi if I'm in self-isolation, and because Newark doesn't have rapid tests yet, I'm going to be in self-isolation until I get my COVID result back. We're about to board, so I'm gonna go pee and stretch again and hope this all goes well. We just had to like verify all of our information to go through Germany, and now we're beginning a very chaotic boarding process. Sitting at the back of the aircraft on a cheap ticket has become a new bonus because aircrafts have finally figured out that boarding back to front makes a hell of a lot more sense. Hello. Hello.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my god. They put us on a separate ramp from the first class.
Hi, what's the number?
46L. We are finally getting ready for takeoff on this very long flight, but hopefully it won't be too bad. I requested a vegetarian meal like several they didn't have my name on one of the meals yet. So, life hack for vegetarians, always do that. Like, I always feel bad because the flight attendants always feel like so rushed when they're getting on board, but also like if you don't do it right when you get on board, like they will run out of meals by the time they get to you, and then you won't have anything to eat for dinner, and then you're really freaking hungry. So like, I just try to be as nice about it as humanly possible, but also please give me my food. Got to Frankfurt, which is great so far, but I did just pass a smoking lounge that they have, and the door is open, which seems entirely counterintuitive. So right, it is like 7 in the morning, and I have just under 3 hours to get to my flight. Alright, really quick update. I made it through Frankfurt Airport. Apparently Terminal B is actually really far away from the terminal that I flew into, and then I got stopped at security for a pair of scissors that I've taken through security in like 3 different countries, so I no longer own scissors, and also they emptied out my entire bag, which was packed very carefully. So I just had to repack everything, and I have a sack, and I'm just really hoping I can get on this flight and get to Croatia and be let into the country because I have everything in order, and this is the longest I've traveled in a while, and it is exhausting. Alright, hey guys, sorry it has been like, oh my god, this mattress. I'm just gonna sit on the floor. Hopefully the lighting is still okay. It's been like forever since I picked up the vlog, but today has been absolutely insane. So I think the last vlog you guys saw was on the plane to Croatia. Anyway, so I got off the plane and I knew that I had not meet the, I guess, like non-restricted entry requirements for Croatia, and the border control was like really like, do all your documents, we need to see your test, we need to see like where you're staying, blah blah blah, like all of this. And I was like, yeah, I've got it, and I've got like a private car, and I'm gonna go get my COVID test, and like I have somewhere to stay. So I like went, I got my car, and so there was a bunch of stuff that went crazy wrong, and I ended up paying 66 euro more than I was expecting for a car that I was already paying almost 100 euros for 2 days. They gave me a bunch of restrictions at the airport, and then it took forever to get my rental car, and then I went to check the address for the place where to get my COVID test done, and I checked the address and I realized that they closed at 2 p.m. and it was 1 p.m. and so I was like, oh my god, I have like half an hour to get there, and it was about a half an hour drive to get there, and so I got there at like 1:40 and I got my COVID test, and then the problem was that I, in my hurry to get my COVID test, had neglected to search the address of my Airbnb, which meant that I had no idea where I was. I had no idea how to get to where I wanted to go, and I also didn't know where I wanted to go was on the map. So I managed to kind of finagle, I guess, like where everything sort of is oriented after I like drove frantically around the city a couple times, and then found a spot to park, and then like pulled out my street map and went and like found where I was on the street, and then found the vague place, my Airbnb, and then I ended up in a parking garage, and the guy texted me and he's like, I left the keys in the Airbnb, so I went and grabbed them, and then I had to go back, and then I was like, so where's the best place to park around here? And he was like, oh, this other parking garage. So I was like, oh, that's farther away. So I got all my stuff from my car in the parking garage, brought it up to my apartment, then went back down to the parking garage, took the car and brought it to the other parking garage, and then of course my phone was once again disconnected from Wi-Fi and also dead. And so I needed to find my way back, and I did a terrible job with that. I'm pretty sure it took me like 40 minutes to get back, and it should have taken me 10. So I don't even know how much of Zagreb I walked around, and like I'm not supposed to be outside at all, but I'm like, it's really supposed to be the most direct route from my car to my apartment. It's just that like I got really lost on the way. Hopefully pick this back up tomorrow when I'm in one piece and also have my negative COVID test so I can go out of quarantine and do all the fun things. Bye!